Hey everybody, Hakayas here, and today I'm going to show you how to kill the 4-star water Magicite Kraken in under 60 seconds. I haven't quite got the 30 seconds down yet, working on it, but this will get you started at least on the 4-star Magicite, which is, they're so much more powerful than the 3-star Magicite that it's going to be a huge boost for you as you try to do the others and try to work up to the 30 seconds. So as you can see, everybody has water resist accessories. Lightning's going to be doing all my damage. Ishtola and Deuce are going to be doing my healing. Hakayas is going to be just doing entrusting. Tyro, for those of you who don't bother to rename him. And Ramza is going to be kind of a wild card utility player. I'll show you more as we get into the fight. I did go ahead and take in Leal as my Magicite, my lead Magicite, because he can increase the water resistance of my allies. This boss does a ton of water damage, especially late in the fight, so it's great to have him around to help keep you alive. And then you can see I took two 99 Bismarcks and put them together so that I have some more extra water resist. So that's something you might try. You might not find it necessary, you might not be able to do that right now, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Always take Fabula Guardian. I did kill this once with Hydra as my main Magicite. He reduces the lightning resistance of your enemy. But my lightning does enough damage on her own without that. And the extra water resistance really is hugely helpful. So I definitely recommend going that route instead. But if you're having trouble with damage and not with healing, then the Hydra is something you want to consider. Alright, let's get going. So, Life Siphon the Tentacle, as you see there, and the reason for that is not because I'm trying to kill the tentacle, because I'm not. It's because attacking the Kraken will cause him to counterattack. Very bad. You don't want that. Only damage on the Kraken is going to be soul breaks, because they don't trigger that counterattack. Now, you can also see the big thing here is that Deuce is ready with a soul break immediately. He always drops that water on you first thing and does a lot of damage. So it's great to have a big heal ready to go to handle that. And you see, we start off with Shout from Ramza. Everybody else is going to be kind of doing the same thing throughout the fight. Ramza is going to be doing a little bit different stuff. So Lightning right now is just trying to charge her Soul Break. And that's what Tyro's trying to do there too. You can see that I went ahead and put Protect up. He does a ton of physical damage. So that's a big deal for me right now. And I've got the water resist, all the water resist gear I've got on makes me less worried about the water damage he's doing for the moment. I do have a shell I want to put up as quickly as possible. Alright, so go ahead and entrust there, buddy. And then Cure FF. Let's go ahead and put that shell on now. Alright, so this is the first time he's going to use... Ramza's going to be my in-Leal user. Army of one to lead things off to get that lightning boost for lightning. Now we're fully protected as much as possible. Not doing a lot of damage, that's great. And Deuce is just going to heal up as much as possible. You can see Tyro, I had him in trust at about 3 soul breaks. And that's going to be pretty much the pattern for him. About 3 soul breaks, I want to go ahead and trust. So that Lightning is using her soul break as often as possible. And keep wrathing it up. And now we're just going to Thunderfall all day long. Not all day long, we're going to have to use the army, I can't remember the name of the ability for whatever reason. We have to use it one more time. She's gonna run out of lightning charge before the end if we don't, and that is gonna half the damage of the Thunderfall, so that's not what we want to do. Go ahead and throw up that Asylum. That shield's pretty nice to have. And he might come up with another attack in the meantime. Go ahead and Wrath one more time. He's going to Shout next turn. Oh, I didn't need to heal with Deuce right now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to have Deuce do is I've got her... What's that ability called? Last Stand Super Soul Break. So I'm going to throw that up there. It puts a physical resist on, which is great. Not a physical dodge on, excuse me. And it also puts up there Last Stand, like I said, and it's got a regen effect, so that can be pretty useful. Go ahead and shout now. It lasts about 25 seconds, so it's not going to be dead yet, but I do want to go ahead and get it up there as quickly as possible, because the fight is only going to last about 50 seconds. Until you know the length of the fight, you may want to wait until it's going to be up, wait a little bit longer to maximize it, but I know I only need to cast it one more time. I'd rather do it now. As you can see, he froze my Deuce. That's not going to be a problem. She's got high mind, so she'll be back in the fight any second now. And Lightning is just going to keep throwing up Thunderfall. See, she's already ready to go again. And seriously, Lightning is just Overstrike, is ultimate Overstrike all day long. I'm going to go ahead and do the ultimate next. Again, it hasn't run out yet, but it makes more sense to go ahead and do it now, because I know how long the fight is going to last. And actually, I should have had Ramza do the wall already. I'm going to have him do it this time. Probably going to be okay, because it lasts, as opposed to most of the buffs, it lasts 30 seconds when you use the wall that the girl in the Magicite dungeon gives you, as opposed to the other walls. And because we didn't instant cast it early on, it will be ready to go now. Now. And she can't soul break, so that means it's time to life siphon again. And he's ready to entrust again. And we probably want to go ahead and get ready to do protect again. We're probably already in the danger zone. But again, because I'm running 2 healers, which is a thing that I've done to make sure that I almost always get the kill, I don't have to worry about it. So that water attack was a physical attack that we just dodged because of the Deuce Super Soul Break. And I'm going to go ahead and throw up an Asylum now so that I can throw up the Protect without worrying about it. And actually, you can definitely go ahead and give that to her, Ramza. Oh. Yep, that's going to overcharge her, but that's okay. One of the reasons I like this group setup I've got is because it allows for lots of room for error. If you don't have a last stand, you can beat this. It's just you have less room for error. I like to have the extra room for error, so that's why I make sure to have Deuce and I cast it. But if all you have is 2 other burst healers, that's fine. You can still beat it with the rest of your group being the same. It's just going to be a little bit more trial and error. And that's pretty much the fight right there. Fortunately, we get the Concerto off right now. And so that should keep me alive. Okay. My shell is probably close to running out if it hasn't, but I'm just going to keep healing through it. Oh boy, that hit hard. See, he gets really mean right here at the end. He might be a little bit faster. He hits a lot harder. This is where a lot of my early attempts failed. I would feel like I was doing really well, and I would get to the end, and he would just wreck me. So that's one of the reasons I want the water resist. It's one of the reasons I want the last stand. Though, again, you can beat him without either of those. It just makes it easier, a little bit more foolproof. I've shown you I've screwed up a couple times. This boss can be beaten without a perfect run, especially if you have some of the stuff I've been talking about here. Double heal, perfect. That's one of the reasons I love Deuce. And I don't know if Lightning's going to have to hit him once more or twice more to finish him off. But between all the heals I got up, she should be able to get the time to do that. I think this is going to be the last one. Not quite. I'm gonna break my rule and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick quad lightning strike to finish him off in a hurry, because I want to make sure I beat that 60 seconds. And nobody can trust anymore. And the shout actually wore off. Usually this fight doesn't last this long for me. Like I said, I screwed up a couple of times. So, as you can see, the boss can be killed with a little bit of preparation. 2 healers, definitely. And you can screw up a little bit and still beat him. If you go back and look at the beginning of the video, you can see I've done this in like 47 seconds before. So it doesn't have to be quite this close to the minute mark, but it can be, and you're still going to get the same rewards. Let's go ahead and look at those rewards real quick. You do get 1 major summon orb just for beating him in under a minute, which is pretty nice. You have to beat, of course, the Bismarck in under 30 seconds in order to get 2 of those. And you get 1 4-star water Magicite. Alright, so that is at least one way you can beat the Kraken in under 60 seconds. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, have a great day. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you next time.